Hello, fellow traders. Welcome to the Weekend Charts to Ponder. Hi, this is Rick from Hit and Run Candlestick. This is Saturday, November 28th. Man, we're almost finished with this year. Okay, so I've put together some stocks to take a look at for you to ponder, for me to ponder. These are what I'm going to be looking at with the Road to Wealth account to trade a little bit. And could be I buy some of these next week comes, could be I wait another week. It all depends if they actually set up in the pocket and I get the correct alerts at the right time. Remember that when I do buy these on the Road to Wealth, from the Road to Wealth account, that I do post in the members app, member and trial member. They can download an app, and I will post when these charts are bought, adjusted, or closed. So you'll be able to keep track of what the Road to Wealth account does within seconds of when it does it. Okay, so I was asked by one of the subscribers in YouTube if I could kind of update the Road to Count a little bit. So I thought I would do that, try to do that on my Charts to Ponder. So there's been a bit of a change. We started in mid-August this year, 2020, with the new Road to Wealth account. Started with $10,000, and our goal was to double it in 12 months. Well, as it turns out, we doubled it in 3 months. So we're going to revamp our goals a little bit. So now we currently have not $10,000, we currently have $21,163 in the account, or up 111%, 11.5%. So now we're going to reset our goals with that $20,000, and we're going to look to double it in 12 months. So in 12 months from now, our goal will be to have $40,000 in the account. Now, if it happens that it doubles before that, then we'll do the same thing. We will re-goal the account with the money that's there, and then in 12 months, we'll double that money. So anyway, for those that are keeping up with the Road to the Wealth account, those that are keeping track of it, I hope that helps you a little bit. And you can always get the trades we take with the app. All right, so let's get this started here. One of the first trades that I'm looking at for next week. Oh yeah, and I want to remember, just because I put an idea out here for the Road to Wealth account, it doesn't mean that I'm in fact going to trade it. It doesn't mean that at all. I put together a list, not only on the weekends like this, but I put together a list every day of the week. I talk about them right here on YouTube, and it goes on to a master list, and then I work that master list for possible trades. When the trade comes into the pocket, when the trade meets all the criteria for an entry, it also includes when the market is on our side. There's a little bit that goes into it. This is what we teach in our trading room every day. So absolutely no guarantee. Some trades are stock trades here that they're just not, there's just no options for them. I will say that all I do is directional options. I do have other people that's on the Road to Wealth team that trades stocks as well. So that's why I put some stocks up there, for the folks that's trading just stock or combination of stock and options. All right, so let's take a look at DVAX. Great setup here Friday. In fact, let me get sorry, a little unprepared here, I guess. There we go. You can see that's how this made a low to a high, to a higher low, higher high, higher low, and to a higher high so far. We've closed over the 50-period moving average. This is a rounded bottom breakout. So I'm going to go to my rounded bottom breakout chart, and I see a good target at 580 up here, but we're also going to put one at that 200 period moving average right in there. Let's go back to this chart. There you go. I like looking at this chart a little better. So what we're looking at is a pullback and possible buy in the green box here, and I'm actually going to raise that up just a tad. Whoops, I need to raise that stop up too. There we go. So what I'm looking at is a buy on an inside day on the box, inside buy box here, with a stop below this $4.30. Anything below the $4.30 is suggesting that these buyers here might not be real. So we don't want price to get below that level. If it does, if we're in it, we'll end up closing it out. And then we're looking for a target up here at $5.35, $5.80. All right, next one, NTRA, buy box here. And man, I don't know what I was thinking of here. I didn't have everything lined up. I've got the buy box here at just slightly above Friday's close, and then just slightly above Friday's open here, with an 85.70 and 98.80 target, looking for that entry in this area. And notice the space up here above Friday's candle. That's also very viable. So that would be on a breakout there. If we started to break out of Friday's candle and this candle over here on the 23rd. So that might be a buy. And then what we'll do is use that as a stop. 3.7% down there. I don't feel that that's too much for me. That might be too much for some folks. And for some folks, that's just not enough. Remember, you have to have your trading rules in here as well. Okay, if you happen to put this stock on your watch list, you've got to have you've got to have an understanding on the entry, stop, what is it you want in a chart, and that's something we can absolutely help you out with, just truly help you out with. REGI. Hey, I want to take a moment here and mention to everybody about the lifetime membership. We still have this available. It is for Friday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and this whole week until the 4th, I believe it's available. We have a lifetime membership. This includes access to everything in Hit and Run Candlesticks, any past paid workshops, any and all future paid workshops that are produced by myself or Doug Campbell. This is for life, and also membership, the membership with Hit and Run Candlesticks. So if you have any questions, let us know. I'll put the link down below in the text area if anyone would like to check this page out right here. I'll certainly put that out there for you to check out. All right, so let's take a look at REGI. REGI. You can see we've been trending up here. This is the 50 period moving average, and it's trending very nice. We've come back and we've tested that 50 period moving average. We can draw a line here. And if you want to draw the line from here to here, you certainly can. You can also draw a line like that, so you can see where we are right in here. Now I'm looking for a buy inside the buy box, or possibly a very slight breakout on this, with about $78.30 for a target, and that 58.90 area for a stop. Now I want to talk about this for a second. With the Road to Wealth account, the way we've been able to successfully double this account in 3 months, the way in 2018, we did the same thing, where we took the account from $5,000 to the height of $78,000 in less than 30 months, or just shy of 30 months. And what we did is we concentrated on good solid base hits. So price moved up, we would take a base hit. We would take a base hit. We would take money off the table, sell into strength. This is something we talk about all the time in the trading room, selling into strength. And again, I post those when I sell those in the app. I have, it may not be the way to trade that everybody should trade at all. It's just what works for me. And as long as I can continue to grow the Road to Wealth accounts the way I have, that's what I'm going to continue to do. Let's do what works. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel. But this whole idea of profit taking on the way up to we'll say a target area. Target area for me is just where do I think price could go, but it certainly doesn't have to go there. It's reaching for that area. So as it reaches up, I'm going to be taking some of those profits off as it reaches up for that area. So that would be my path for profits up into here like that. The next one that I have that I'll be looking at is C-Day. Now, this has been on the watch list before here. C-Day has been pretty popular. Here we've really squared off. We broke out and really squared off here sideways. You can see that consolidation there. Inside the buy box, I think would be a decent buy. So that's what I'll be looking for. And 110.30 for a target, and then about 95 for a stop. Now, there's a lot of space in there. I get asked often, so where do you buy? Where do you buy? Where do you buy? You know what? Where? And really, for me, it's not about, some exact price. To me, it's about looking for a stock that's in an area like this. And then does it have the power to move to an area like this? And if the answer is yes, I really don't care, about some super sharp entry in here. Now, what I will do is if I buy higher, I will raise that stop a little higher. I'm not going to keep that stop there if I pay up here. However, if it's, if I'm able to see an inside buy maybe in here, well, that's a perfectly fine stop in here. So I negotiate in this area when it comes to my entry and stop, but I rarely negotiate for an entry. Again, to me, it's about let's do it this way here. Can this chart go from this area to this area? Is that possible? Do you see a path in here? This is what I ask myself. Do I see a path? And if I see a path, then I'm good to go. And now what I'm going to do once I make that entry, and again, I don't care where the entry is necessarily. What I'm going to do is when I start reaching goals, and I have precise goals with the Road to Wealth account, we talk about them all the time in the trading room and to the members and to member e-learnings. So what I'll do is I'll start taking those base hits on the way up to where I see it can possibly go. So that's what I do with the Road to Wealth account. All right, pins. Pins may be setting up here. Pins, man, I know some people that bought pins and still in it. Fantastic. I know some folks that about every week and a half they retrade pins when it sets up. They set up, they buy it, moves for several days, they'll take the profits, they'll set up again, it'll move. I know a few people that's made a bucket of money off of Pinterest here. Well, here we are again. Here we've rallied up this chart pattern right there. Here we are up, and we've come back, and now it looks like we're heading up. So you can see that I might see the path up to this area right there. So we'll look for that entry inside that buy box, and then we'll take profits when we start reaching our goals. And at the same time, we'll be watching price action as well. So a 66.25 stop and about 86.5 up here is what I see for profit path. EVRI might be one. Look how this is. Let's see. Let's get this tool in here. Frame. There we go. See how this is just squared off right there. See how it's squared off. See how we've got this higher lows, and then from here, higher lows right up, and then it just stops right in that area. That to me is a bullish chart. This is a very bullish chart pattern. So what I'm looking for is a buy inside the buy box. Of course, it has to break out. Now that's, unless, I mean, the sellers could keep stopping it. But this one, I'm looking for the buyers to take it out the top. And if they're able to take it out the top, I'm seeing $13.90 as my path to profits. Right now, we're looking at $10, $11 for a stop right in this area. And as always, what we're going to do is pull those profits off as we move up. We're going to sell into strength as we travel that path to that 1390 area. TSM is another one that is setting up. Just look at that. See how we gapped up? See how we just consolidated? To me, very bullish chart pattern. Thursday, a nice day. Friday was a nice day. We held up here with a doji. Again, going to watch for that entry in this area here. We'll look for 115 and just a little bit, maybe for our path up here for profits. 97.15 for a stop, and then whoops, I'll do this. And again, it's the same thing. We're going to take profits off into strength up to our target area. Hey, GNUS, man, that's setting up for those that like stocks of $1.45. That's a pretty nice looking chart here. And inside day here, you still have 13% up to that 158 mark. It'll depend exactly where it's bought. And then up here to $2, that's 38% up there. $1.35 for a stop. Anything below that line, then I'm going to take a dim view of this chart as it's just not ready to move up. GKOS is another one. Here we've rallied up. You can see the consolidation in here. Bearish candle. Here we rallied up. We didn't quite get through. We pulled back. We've got a morning star signal in here. This is one of my favorite. Well, in fact, this is probably my favorite candle pattern of all, is the morning star signal. So low to a high, to a higher low, morning star signal. And my favorite play, my bullish spot on this is when we trade over the body of the first candle. So candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. When we trade over the body, that's my favorite spot. So I'm definitely not against buying down here, not that at all. But I love it when we break out, and I like buying in this area, right in here. Whoops, try that again. My crayons here give me difficulties today. I like buying in that area above that candle. That gives me the warm and fuzzies that the bulls actually have control. And then from there, once again, as it moves up, we will take profits on the way up to where we see the path kind of ending up here for the time being anyway, 75.40. DAR, D-A-R is another one. Ooh, look at that. Nice. That's a nice chart. We could, here, man, let's put some lines on it like this right here. Man, that's nice. And see how we broke out. We also have this Fig Newton chart pattern. Fig Newton chart pattern is right here. This is when you have a bullish bar, not so bullish bar, and a bullish bar. In my case, I use white and black candles, so it's white, black, white. I think that is a great chart. I love that chart. So we're going to be looking for that entry in this area right there. And again, we're going to look to take profits on the way up like that. Now, here's a target area, the path anyway, that I see up towards $60. So again, we'll take profits on up to that $60 mark. SDGR is another one setting up. I like the idea that it has broken out right there. Let's put that up. I like that idea. Now let's draw something like this. Let's make this bigger, and let's make it red. There we go. So I'm going to just put that line right in the middle and go down. And there I see the bullish W pattern right in here. So here we've broken out. Looks great. Looks like we tested here a bit, and then the bull stepped up. So now what I'm looking for is that entry inside this area here. Our profit path is up into this area, and I can see it might even want to sneak up a little bit higher there, but let's climb this tree one branch at a time, and we'll take our profits as we move up closer to that follow that path right up. Hey, the last one I have here is Telray. You got to love the whole pot stocks. Now I'm currently in Telray, and I have another one that we're in that I'll talk about since we're talking about the Road to Wealth account. Currently in Telray and currently up 35.5% on this particular trade, and a little pullback in here. I might look to add to it. I might even buy another complete position as we pull back, if it pulls back. And then I'll be looking at 11.10 for a possible area for price to go, and then we'll keep doing the same thing. We're just going to take profits off as we move up there. Right now, I'm looking for a possible new buy of about $7.80 for a stop. Hey, another trade that we're in is DKNG. There's an excellent chance I close this out this week, possibly even Monday. We're currently up 19.5%, and we've cleared this area here. This is one of my target areas up there. So what we're going to want to do is start taking profits off as we approach that area like that. I wasn't here on Friday, and I just let it go. Maybe if I was here, I might have taken some profits off on Friday, but I chose to take the day off, just let it work, wasn't worried about it, had a stop on, and it ended up quite well. So now we'll start looking at those profits as it starts moving up there toward that 56 area. So there's a couple trades we have on in the Road to Wealth account. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I appreciate it. And remember, a thumbs up does wonders. I appreciate it if you do that. If you like the video, definitely do it. If you don't like the video, well, just don't watch them anymore. So, thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. And we'll see everybody in the trading room come Monday. Take care. Have a great weekend, and I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving.